Hello friends, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to start a new topic, very interesting topic of a biology named Five Kingdom classification. So this is the biological classification based on the animals, plants, fungi or all living organism present on the earth. So let's start, come with me. Start our topic. So first of all, why classification is needed? So classification is needed to make the study very easy. For example, in earth there are more than billion, trillion or more of them at infinity, we can say. There are the species, genus of organisms. So the classification made the study of all living organisms so easy. So let's start our topic. Come with me. So biological classification based on three types, means classification based on three types. First one is artificial classification, second one is natural classification, and third one is phylogenetic classification. Artificial, natural and natural phylogenetic classification. What are these? Let's see in depth. So in first one, in this type, the classification plants are classified on basis of one or morphological characters. Means morphology means for example a man has two eyes, two ears, one nose. So this is are the all morphological characters of that person. So one or two means classified on the basis of one or two morphological character, that is artificial classification. Now what is natural classification? In natural classification, in this type plants are classified on the, yes, this is plants. So plants are classified on the basis of complete morphology. Means a man has for example, let's take some example of flowers. Means a plant has a flowers and another flowers does not have any flowers, or we can say the plant does not bear any flowers. So these are two types. So that's why natural classification is based on complete morphology. Artificial is based on morphological characters, but this is based on what? Plants, not animals, because the scientists not discovered till animals. So this is only on plants. So later the study became very difficult, very logical or very significant. So this overall morphology is not considered yet. So first one, artificial, natural, and natural phylogenetic classification is both morphology and phylogeny are considered phylogenetic classification. The plants are arranged on basis of evolution. Means phylogeny means evolution, how the rate of evolution is there, not only morphology but the evolution, the genetical genetical development, genetical evolution. So all this known as phylogeny. So these two are considered in this classification. Both plants are arranged on basis of their evolution and morphology. So these are the three classification based on biology. So let's start a five kingdom classification. First of all, firstly described by R.H. Whittaker in year 1969. So let's see what are the main criteria for five kingdom classification. So yes, we are going to see what are the five kingdom. So first of all, what are their characters, or we can say criteria which the classification based. First one is cell structure, means how the cell is structured by God, or we can say by their reproductive parents. So this is called cell structure. Mode of nutrition, heterotrophic, autotrophic, saprotrophic, means how they generate their food and eat. This is the mode of nutrition. And body or thallus organization means how it is simple or complex body, or how it is organized. It is all body, or we can say thallus organization. And reproduction or sexual reproduction, bisexual reproduction. These are the reproduction on which the classification based. And last one is phylogenetic, not least but last, phylogenetic relationships. Means the based on the evolution, development, genetical relationships, all this comes in phylogenetic relationship. For example, a dinosaur. There is a classification of dinosaur into two types. But after evolution, the dinosaurs are generated or evolved, or we can say genisted or narcissisted into some other organisms. So that is called phylogenetic relationships. So the five kingdom classification is kingdom Monera, Protista, Fungi, प्लांटी एंड एनिमलिया. मोनेरा में क्या आता है? मोनेरा में बैक्टीरिया ऑल यूकारियोटिक बैक्टीरिया और प्रोकारियोटिक बैक्टीरिया मीन्स जनरली 99% moneras are prokaryotic means not having a defined nucleus. You know what is nucleus? Nucleus is the brain of cell, or we can say generating brain of cell. So monera, the prokaryotic means not having a specified nucleus. So all monera means all bacteria come into the monera group. Second one is protista. Protista means a single celled eukaryotes, or we can say eukaryotes are placed under protista. But why protista? Protista come, all the members of protista are aquatic, fungi, etc. These are the means amoeba, paramecium means there are also bacteria, but eukaryotic bacteria, or we can say multicellular bacteria. In monera there are prokaryotic unicellular bacteria, but in protista there is eukaryotic multicellular bacteria. For example, chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, protozoans, all come in protista. Also they have flagella, they cell diffuse, they have generated undefined and well developed nucleus. So this comes in protista. But in earlier these two groups are considered one groups. So but now it is developed difficulted and there are two groups, and we are going to see that monera also in two group, that is archibacteria and eubacteria. Now let's see fungi. Fungi are the third main group of the five kingdom. Fungi is constitute a unique kingdom of heterotrophic organism. Yes, fungi are heterotrophic organisms. They have a great diversity in morphology and habitat. The common mushrooms you eat are the fungi. Yes, mushrooms, penicillium, Pucina are the important examples of fungi. Fungi are generally saprophytes. Some of them are parasites. For example, lichens, symbionts, we can say. For example, mycorrhiza. These are the some fungi that are parasites. So saprophytes, you know, who depend on dead and decaying matter, and parasites, you know, that those that depend on living plants and animals are called parasites. So fungi are the multicellular organism which are heterotrophic and saprophytes and parasitic. Now plantae and animalia are most important group. In 11th standard there are two main chapters for these plantae and animalia. Plantae is what? Plantae, all plants come in plantae. Yes, they all are autotrophic. All plants come in plantae and all animals come in. For example, mammals, non-mammals, human beings, sharks, fishes, owls means birds. All these come in animalia. All insects come in animalia. Plantae means heterotrophic plantae, or you can so you can see they have chloroplast. For example, chlorophyll containing organism. All kingdom plantae includes plants, and kingdom animalia include heterotrophic eukaryotic multicellular organism which have lack cell wall. Yes, fungi and yes, the main important thing is that fungi and plantae have a cell wall. Yes, fungi and plantae have a cell wall, means 100% plantae have cell wall, 90% fungi have cell wall, and animalia 0 or 1, we can say 1% of they have cell wall, means 99% of animalia lacks a cell wall. They have a defined cell membrane is called. So these are the five kingdom. Let's show some images. Yes, prokaryotes mean not having a defined nucleus. Bacteria, archibacteria, eubacteria. This is the group of monera. Monera is further classified into two groups. Eubacteria means we can say simple bacteria. Archibacteria means those who live in a marshy lands, volcano regions, or land dry and marshy lands. All those are very superior in nature. prokaryotes are called archaea, means different bacteria. Yes, you can say. And the simple bacteria like cholera, like for example, bacteria are cholera. Let me see. Cholera, lactobacteria, blue-green algae, all does come in O-bacteria. And archaeobacteria, for example, methanogens, who useful in production of methane gas, who produce the CH4 gas, methane gas. This come in the group Archaeobacteria monera. And for example, cyanobacteria, all these cyanobacteria, heterocytes, and all the blue-green algae, for example, all these come in the bacteria, or we can say simple bacteria. So blue-green algae is useful in nitrogen fixing molecules. Yes. Now let's move towards the next group is protista. Yes, you know protista is what? Protista is also a function. All single-celled eukaryotes are placed in protista. For example, chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, protozoans. All these bacteria or all these eukaryotes come in protista. For example, protozoans there are paramecium, amoeba, or uglena come in uglenoids, or goniaulex have a dino like shell, so that's why it is known as dinoflagellates protista group. All these come in protista. And fungi there are also mushrooms, asperges means mushrooms. Fungi means what? Fungi are the unique kingdom of heterotypic organism which great diversity in morphology and have a cell wall. Yes, and they are generally saprophytes and parasites. For example, mushrooms, we eat mushrooms. Agaricus also is an example of. And also kingdom fungi is also classified into 2 to 3 groups, that are phycomocytes, ascomocytes, basidiomycetes, deuteromycetes. These 4 groups are the fungi. Phycomocytes means for example mushrooms, mucor, agaricus. Agaricus also called as mushrooms. These are the example of phycomocytes. Yes. Now let's move to Plantae. So Plantae and Animalia are very important group. Plantae come all plants, Animalia come all animals. Are you great? Yes. Now let's move ahead. Yes, these are the example. Plantae, all the plants, animals, all the animals. Yes, bacteria, bacteria, and fungi. These are fungi, and these are protista. All does eukaryotic microorganism. These are the prokaryotic microorganism. These are the eukaryotic microorganism. So let's see in detail. Monera, they are prokaryotes. We are revising non-cellulosic. Yes, they does not have any means have cell wall, but they does not contain any cellulose. They are peptidoglycan, means there is a present one gland or one non-cellulosic chemical compound that is called peptinoglycan. These are present. Nuclear envelope absent. Body organization cellular. And mode of nutrition. What are the mode of nutrition? Their mode of nutrition is autotrophic or chemosynthetic, photosynthetic. They are autotrophic, and some of them are heterotrophic but not holozoic. They are saprophytic and parasitic. These are the group of Monera. Protista, the group of protista is eukaryotes. Yes, means they are having well developed nucleus, and cell wall is present in some only. 50% are cell walled and 50% are does not. Yes, nuclear envelope present. Body organization is cellular, means all is developed in cells. And in Monera there is no tissue formation. In protista there is only some of them bacteria have cellular tissue. And the mode of there are autotrophic, photosynthetic, and some of them are heterotrophic. Now let's move ahead. Fungi are the eukaryotic and main constitute unique kingdom of heterotrophic organism present with chitin. Yes, they have cell wall which contain a chemical compound known as chitin or chitin, we can say. Yes, they present a nuclear envelope. Body organization is multicellular, not unicellular. They have loose tissues. They also have tight but also have loose. And mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, saprophytic, parasitic. Yes, kingdom plantae. Kingdom plantae are eukaryotic, cellulose containing cell wall, nuclear envelope present, have tissue, organ, and mode of nutrition is autotrophic. Photosynthesis, they occur photosynthesis. And animalia are eukaryotic. Human beings, all the animals, terrestrial, aquatic, etc., they are eukaryotic. They have cell wall is absent in animal kingdom. Nuclear envelope present. Body organizes tissue, organ system, and mode of nutrition heterotrophic, holozoic, and some of them are saprophytic. So let's end the chapter. If you like this video, hit the like button, share with your friends, and love biology, subscribe my channel. So bye bye, see you in next video.